This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. 5 poachers who shot and killed a tiger and her cub in Kanchanaburi province over a year ago were sentenced at the end of last month to 5 years jail and a fine of 850,000 baht, including 750 which will go to the Wildlife Department. The 5 were caught as they skinned the animals for the meat and the skin, having lured them into a trap with a dead cow carcass. Previously bailed on 100,000 baht each, all pled guilty for reductions in their sentences. An American tourist who didn't want to pay for water which came with his drinks order in a Khao San Road bar and after a dispute was subsequently handcuffed by security staff has received a 50,000 baht settlement from the bar owner, who, we're told, has fired his security team and the manager. In Samut Prakan, adjacent to an industrial estate yesterday afternoon, an angry husband chased his wife, who was devoid of clothing, and fled from his vehicle before he poured petrol over her and set her on fire. As she fled to escape and try and douse the flames by jumping into a ditch, he beat and stabbed her to death, according to witnesses. At one point she'd begged for help from a minibus driver, but the errant husband had told the driver to mind his own business as the affair was private. In Chachoengsao, motorists did a quick U-turn on a country road after a wild elephant took exception to a covered pickup truck and proceeded to turn it over. The road, which runs through a wildlife sanctuary, saw drivers coming from both directions scared witless, but still managed to record the scene on their phones. Word is, no one was hurt. Meanwhile, at home and in our own area, Rayong police were called to a home where 2 erstwhile pals had shot at each other repeatedly from just a few feet apart. This during a drunken evening that turned into an argument. Both were taken to hospital, both suffering from gunshot wounds to the chest and abdomen, and with reports indicating that they were each in a coma. Police recovered 22 bullet casings from the scene. No word as to the cause of the row. All roads out of Pattaya and the motorway itself were at times car parks yesterday as the mass exodus following the 3-day weekend began. Toll booths queues were long by early afternoon, and that after drivers had struggled to escape via North, Central and South Pattaya roads to the Sukhumvit. With yesterday a Buddhist holiday and the standard ban on alcohol sales, it was noted by many in the city that marijuana shops stayed open plying their trade without hindrance, as unlike booze, its sale isn't banned on religious holidays yet. Smog levels continue to rise in our region, over 150 this morning, 3 times the so-called safe level set by the state. Better than the capital though, where numbers exceeded 180 early this morning. There's no respite in the next few days either, and the haze hangs over much of the area. Thai media reports that smog is above safe levels in a total of 36 provinces. A lack of rainfall has left many rural areas as potential tinderboxes, and yesterday to the side of the motorway to Bangkok from Pattaya, a huge fire raged for much of the day. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 30 degrees dropping down to 22, a hazy day with sun somewhere behind the smog, and the promise of an otherwise pleasant day. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.